Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Are you ever unsure of when to use commas? It can be confusing. I get confused myself sometimes and have to go and look it up. If you were talking to your grandmother and you wanted to suggest to her that you start eating, which sentence would you choose? With or without a comma? Would you say, "Let's eat grandma," or "Let's eat grandma"? You need a comma there. If you don't use a comma, then the meaning changes and you must be talking to someone else, suggesting that you eat your grandmother, which isn't very nice. I saw this example in a newsletter from Oxford University Press that I'm subscribed to, and they have a good page explaining comma use. One rule to remember is that commas are used to separate a part of a sentence that is an optional aside and not part of the main statement. So if you can take out that part and the meaning of the sentence doesn't change, then you can use commas. This is an example they use. Cynthia's daughter, Sarah, is a midwife. So Cynthia has one daughter, her name is Sarah, and she's a midwife. If you took out Sarah, the meaning would still be the same. Cynthia's daughter is a midwife. But if you take out the commas, the meaning of the sentence changes. Cynthia's daughter Sarah is a midwife. This means that Cynthia has more than one daughter, and the daughter whose name is Sarah is a midwife. Today's site is called Bears for Books. Bears for Books is a fundraising idea to raise money for a non-profit organisation called Room to Read, which helps educate children in developing countries by doing stuff like building schools and libraries and publishing books. So with Bears for Books, people organise an event at a local bar or restaurant, and for every drink that's sold, the bar donates a certain amount of money, like 100 yen or $1, to the organisation, Room to Read. Bears for Books started in Japan and has now moved to other countries like America. For example, there's an event coming up in San Francisco on the 28th of September. I think it's a great idea. So if you'd like to go to an event or organise one in your area, go and check out their site, bearsforbooks.org. Kia ora, in Stick News today, Barack Obama has written a children's book. Barack Obama is the 44th President of the United States. He's also an author. His next book is due out in November. It's a children's book called Of Thee I Sing. And that was Stick News for Wednesday, the 15th of September. Kia ora. Today's word is thee. Thee means you. Archaic or dialect form of you as the singular object of a verb or preposition. So it can only be the object, not the subject. For example, you are beautiful. You is the subject, so you couldn't say they are beautiful. But with I love you, you is the object, so you could change that to I love thee, although you probably wouldn't say that these days. So the title of Obama's book, Of Thee I Sing, means of you I sing. The book is about 13 different Americans that he admires, so I guess the sing means celebrate, as in sing someone's praises. Have you read any of Obama's books? What's that one about hope? Yeah, that's it. What does audacity mean? So, hope is brave but shocking. No. The audacity of hope. It means, hang on, I'll just look it up. Brave but rude or shocking behaviour. Yeah, I guess that's what he's saying. Is a sentence okay with commas? People who have young children may go first. No. Barry, who has young children, also supports the idea. Yes. The song the band played at the start was awesome. No. Her first novel, Bubbles, was released last year. Yes. The Banana Bridge, which was built in 1978, was damaged in the earthquake. Yes. And that was The Daily English Show. Remember, if you go to thedailyenglishtshow.blogspot.com, you can see the script for today's show, and you can see links to the things I've talked about on the show today. See you tomorrow. Bye.